First up, barge in. Now, to barge in means to enter a place suddenly and without permission. It's usually rude or unexpected. In the episode, Chandler literally barges into Monica and Rachel's apartment without knocking, catching Rachel in a super awkward situation. She scolds him with, "You just barge in here, you don't knock." Classic sitcom moment. You can use this phrase when someone interrupts your space uninvited. Like, my little brother always barges in when I'm on Zoom calls. Next word, shrink. No, it's not about laundry accidents. In slang, a shrink is a psychiatrist or psychologist. Phoebe uses it when she talks about her new boyfriend, Roger, saying, "And for a shrink, he's not too shrinky, you know?" Meaning he doesn't act overly analytical or textbook psychologist why. In casual conversation, you might hear, "I think I need a shrink after this stressful week." Alright, on to mittens. Mittens are a type of glove that covers your hand but keeps your fingers together, kind of like a little hand sock. Rachel hilariously compares Chandler's compliment about her, boobies, being nice, to mittens, as in, nice? Mittens are nice. It's her way of saying the word felt underwhelming. Use it when something feels too plain, the movie was fine. Like, mittens. Alright, moving right along, next up we've got, rock, hard place, me. Now this is one of those classic English expressions people love to drop in awkward or difficult situations. It comes from the longer saying, caught between a rock and a hard place, which means being stuck between two equally tough or uncomfortable choices. In the episode, Chandler uses this line while gesturing between an angry Rachel and his own embarrassment. Okay, rock, hard place, me. It's so relatable. Ever been asked to pick sides in a couple's fight? Or choose between your boss and your best friend? Yeah, rock, hard place, you. Keep this one in your back pocket for life's tricky moments. Next, Sparky. This one's more of a playful or sarcastic nickname you throw at someone whose name you might not know, or when you're a little annoyed. Like calling someone buddy, but with an edge. In the show, Chandler says, "Whoa, back up there, Sparky," when Roger, the shrink, starts analyzing him a little too personally. It's casual and a bit cheeky. So if someone gets a little too in your business, you could say, "Easy there, Sparky." On to, eye for an eye. Now this one comes from ancient laws, literally meaning if someone hurts you, you do the same to them. An equal punishment for the offense. In the episode, the friends joke that since Chandler saw Rachel naked by accident, the only fair thing is for Rachel to see him naked too. An eye for an eye. It's one of those sayings you'll hear in movies and serious talks about justice, but it also works humorously in moments like this. Wanna hear more? Because next up, we're getting to one of my favorites, get it over with. Let's do it. Get it over with means to do something unpleasant quickly, so you don't have to stress about it anymore. Like pulling off a band-aid. In the show, Rachel, fed up with the awkwardness, says, "Fine, let's just get it over with," before trying to catch Chandler naked to settle the score. You can use this in your own life too. Dreading a dentist appointment? Ugh, I just want to get it over with. Practical and perfect for procrastinators. Awkward is next, and honestly, this whole episode is a masterclass in awkward moments. Awkward describes any situation that's uncomfortable, embarrassing, or makes people uneasy. Like when Chandler walks in on Rachel by accident. No one knows what to say. It's cringy, it's weird, it's awkward. Use it whenever you feel socially off. That date was so awkward. Or, there was an awkward silence after my bad joke. Trust me, you'll need this word often. Let's talk about a phrase you've definitely either used or heard in some dramatic movie moment, freak out. To freak out means to suddenly get really emotional. You could be angry, scared, excited, or just plain overwhelmed. In this episode, Joey completely freaks out when he finds out his dad is having an affair. I mean, who wouldn't? He panics, gets upset, and doesn't know what to do with himself. In everyday life, you might say, I totally freaked out when I lost my phone, or, she freaked out when she saw the surprise party. It's one of those casual, expressive phrases you can throw into conversations to describe big, emotional reactions. Next up, deal with. Now this one's super useful because life is basically a series of things you have to deal with. It means to handle a situation, manage a problem, or cope with something difficult. In the episode, Joey says, I don't know how to deal with this, when his dad's infidelity comes to light. It's a moment of emotional honesty. In your own world, you might say, I can't deal with this traffic, or I'm dealing with a lot right now. Simple, clear, and versatile. Now let's get to one of my personal favorites, lay it on me. It's an informal way of saying, okay, tell me, I'm ready for whatever you've got. It could be good news, bad news, or a wild confession. In the show, one of the friends uses it when inviting someone to spill the details of something complicated. It's a casual, open-armed phrase. Say your friend walks up and says, I've got something to tell you. You could go, all right, lay it on me. Cool, easygoing, and makes you sound like you can handle anything. Still with me? Good, because now it's time for taboo. This one's a little deeper. A taboo is something that society or culture considers forbidden or unacceptable to talk about. In the episode, the whole conversation about accidental nudity and boobies is awkward because it touches on taboos in American culture. Things people usually avoid discussing openly. So if you're in a conversation and someone brings up a touchy subject, you might say, ooh, that's kind of a taboo topic. Good word for sensitive situations. And before we wrap for today, let's do one last one, creepy. Creepy describes something or someone that makes you feel uncomfortable, uneasy, or a little scared in a weird, unsettling way. In this episode, Roger the Shrink keeps psychoanalyzing everyone, and the gang finds it kind of creepy. You might describe an abandoned house, a strange message, or an overly intense stranger as creepy. Like, that guy staring at me on the subway was so creepy. It's perfect for those weird moments that give you the chills. And that, my friends, wraps up our list for today. These were words and phrases straight out of one hilarious and awkward episode of Friends, that's Season 1, Episode 13, but trust me, you'll hear them in real life, in movies, and everywhere English is spoken. Practice them, use them, and you'll sound way more natural and fluent. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you next time with more fun expressions and examples from your favorite shows. Until then, take care, and hey, don't freak out.